What's good, everyone? This is your boy DJ's Raw Uncut Truth. Give you that raw content that you deservedly need. And you know what we repping? We repping new media. You see the hashtag, support new media and real content. Now tonight's game, the Charlotte Hornets lost a game that they should have won. Even though they did not have Gordon Hayward, they lost 111 to 108 to Toronto Raptors. This game's a shame because James Borrego, if he would have just played Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball 4 more minutes, not even that, even a minute, but let's say 4 more minutes to keep everything safe, the Hornets would have won this game. It amazes me. Tonight, LaMelo had 26 minutes, 14 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals, especially some key steals in the fourth quarter. LaMelo Ball showed grit. He made plays out of nothing. He showed heart. And he almost willed this team to a victory. It all came crashing down with weird lineups. James Borrego started the damn Martin twin, one of the Caleb Martin, who played 24 minutes, 5 points, 6 rebounds. He started over Miles Bridges. Now, we know that does not make no damn sense at all. It makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to let my brother Rev cook. He's been waiting to jump on this topic.
What's going on, brother? What's going on, chat? Let's get right into it, man. Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers, he started today. The two players that are out of the starting rotation, I think it was Danny Green and Seth Curry. Tyrese Maxey plays the point guard position. Ben Simmons is a point guard. Tyrese Maxey started today. So let's remove that excuse before somebody jumps in the chat talking that dumb shit tonight, talking about Melo does not play the position that Gordon Hayward plays. They play him in that position every game. The fact that Caleb Martin started tonight over Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball is criminal. I told y'all at the beginning of the season, all this process shit, there's no process for losers. Let me repeat that. Let's bring that back. There is no process for losers. Losers are inconsistent. Losers don't know how to win. They don't know the steps they should take to win. So what loser-ass organizations do, they read the cliff notes from scouts. They stargaze at teams like the Lakers and teams like the Golden State Warriors, and they try to copy those blueprints because they feel like if they copy those blueprints, that will make them a winner. But that's not how it works. I can sit in my shower all day following the process of singing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. But I ain't never going to sing like Luther Vandross because I don't have it in my ability to sing like Luther Vandross. So I got to do what's best for me. The problem with the Charlotte Hornets is James Borrego gets too many damn excuses for horrible coaching. Mitch Kupchak, instead of being out of the league for the catastrophe that he left my Lakers in, is over in Charlotte playing Don Cartagena right now, playing Don Corleone like he's some boss. Bro, you're a loser. You're the guy that left the LA Lakers, and I'm going to talk about it, with the Luau Dean contract. You're the guy that left the LA Lakers in a shamble. You sit your arrogant, pompous ass, and I hope these clips get back to the Charlotte Hornets because I know they check the media. You sit your arrogant, pompous ass on the sideline like you're building a dynasty. It's terrible, brother. It's absolutely terrible when it gets to the point where Shaq and Charles Barkley are giving credit to LaMelo Ball and saying that the Charlotte Hornets need to put more around them. That's ridiculous, man. Let's go ahead and cook, DJ.
Yeah, we have Shaq and Charles Barkley spinning that reel, and I was shocked. I did not expect them to even say that. Don't forget, they've been hating on their father for years. So that if they're saying that the Hornets need to build around LaMelo, the Hornets need to give LaMelo more opportunities. That's what they're saying. If they're saying those things, you know it's bad. Charlotte can act like nothing is going on. The process, F all that. We see the talent. We see the maturity. We see that Devontae Graham is stinking it up. So the jig is up, man. The jig is up. And if you're a Charlotte fan listening, I want to thank you for being objective, for holding this coach to a standard. Maybe one day the organization will listen to you all. The Charlotte fans who are listening right now, I know you had to deal with the Bobcats and then the Charlotte Hornets and just losing and not going to the playoffs that much. There's a reason why you don't trust this organization. They have failed you, and look what they're doing with LaMelo. You finally have a diamond in the rough in LaMelo Ball. And this organization is politicking around, giving too many people minutes, worrying about who plays or not putting a kibosh on it. This is what LaMelo's dealing with it. Brother Rev, I'm just proud of LaMelo. And I'm going to tell you why. Through it all, through the adversity, a lot of rookies would not handle what LaMelo's going through his rookie year. And for him to find a way to average respectable points and stats, right now he's the leader so far of rookie of the year, and he's not even playing close to 30 minutes.
It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. I've never seen any rookie be able to deal with what LaMelo's going through. I've never seen any lottery pick go through what LaMelo's going through. Look, as I said, I was watching because the excuse keeps coming up about him being James Borrego's being from the Popovich tree of coaching and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That keeps coming up. Well, I was watching the Tony Parker documentary today, and I think Tony Parker was either drafted number 23rd or number 28th. And Greg Popovich said from the moment he walked into training camp, he put the ball in his hands and let him run point guard. We're talking about a guy that was drafted outside of the lottery late in the first round. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying LaMelo is Tony Parker. I'm just saying there's a status quo and a certain cachet that comes with being a high lottery pick. Why isn't this kid afforded these opportunities? I want to go down some of these comments that I'm seeing because they're golden, man. I want to talk spicy tonight. I want to talk to y'all tonight.
Already, man. Cook, bro.
Don't have your sensitive hats on. JB got exposed. He's been exposed. He's been exposed. That's nothing new. I told y'all he was a trash coach. This is what I wanted to see. David F. said, Graham played 37 minutes. Bruh, LeBron James don't play 37 minutes. AD don't play 37 minutes on average. Who the hell do they think this guy is? They treat, really, like, this is the weirdest shit. They treat Devontae Graham like he's got Gordon Hayward's contract. I have never seen a team treat a second-round pick who's in a slump or coming out of a slump the way they treat Devontae Graham. The only teams that I see treat garbage-ass players or mediocre players like that are bad teams. That is the sign of a bad team. Let me explain to you financially why it's such a horrible move what they're doing with Devontae Graham. If the market for Devontae Graham is cool and nobody really wants him in a trade deal, right? And his contract comes up, you ran the price up for this guy for no reason, based off minutes alone. based off of how you've treated him. You've run the price up for this guy. Come on, man. It's the worst team management I've ever seen in my life. Caleb Martin, Cody Martin. Is there some kind of love affair going on with James Borrego? He puts these guys in the game like they're Josh Hart. They're not Josh Hart. Bringing the ball up the court. LaMelo has another historical game. One of the few things James Borrego says in the press conference is, yeah, but he had 5 turnovers. Bro, I sat there and watched in the third quarter. Devontae Graham had 3 turnovers back to back to back. This dude is a walking turnstile. Anybody on the Raptors that wants to score on him can score on him. He can't get a rebound. He is literally out there just to hit the open 3. He has no other usage on the court. He's starting to penetrate now because he's trying to keep up with LaMelo Ball and layups. Once again, I see P.J. Washington bringing the ball up the court. Tonight, I saw Miles Bridges bringing the ball up the court. Yet the coach wants to blame LaMelo for the turnovers. Like, it's a joke, brother.
Man, I'm about to put some ribs on the grill, man. Get your plates ready. The cookout is in session.
Let's eat.
Something bothered me tonight. I saw constant teammates of LaMelo Ball wave him off. After he was clapping for the ball, he was clearly open multiple times. The Martin twins, PJ did it tonight. Devontae Graham did it tonight. That shit got to stop, man. Now, the Hornets, I hope you're listening to me because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit tonight. You drafted this man 3rd overall, and you're going to let some scrubs wave LaMelo off, and he still had a double-double tonight. You try to limit his play, sabotage his rookie year, and he still kept out swinging. That's because LaMelo's a dog. Any rookie put in that situation, they'll underperform. I guarantee it. But LaMelo did it. He could have made excuses for himself. He could have put his head down. He could have said, woe is me, but he knows it's bigger than him. He knows it's about the name in the back of his jersey, his family, and his legacy. He's playing for his legacy. So, James Borrego and company, you got some choices. You want to keep doing the Fugazi stuff, pissing off the fans, acting like shines, and likely get fired at the end of the season. Or you want to save your job, put the damn ball in LaMelo's hands, and let him cook. LaMelo is a gifted player. He should never be treated like that. Damn, look at Halliburton. You don't see the teammates waving the ball off him. You don't see teammates at the Kings saying, no, this is my rock. You're just a rookie. They don't do that because they're trying to win. And you know it's bad when I give Luke Walton props. That's when you know the shit's bad. When I give Luke Walton credit for what he's doing for Tyrese Halliburton, but you, James Borrego, piss in the bed every time, and I try to give you credit for being an X's and O's coach. What type of plays were that in the last 4th quarter?
Bro, that was the most horrible closing out the game offense I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Horrible.
And Rev, you know what's funny? We called this too. I said, if it's a close game, I bet you James Borrego will make a play for Devontae Graham instead of the hot hand which was LaMelo in the 4th quarter. And guess what? He created a horrible play for Devontae Graham and they lost. You deserve to lose when you do shit like that.
Somebody said it absolutely in the chat section. Absolutely. You 100% right. Let me find your comment. LLKV lives. LaMelo's teammates don't pass him the ball, even though that would be the only way they can win. The only time they pass him the ball, y'all study the game, is when they're pinned down and they don't have another option. Cody Martin, Caleb Martin, they'll dribble to the corner, they'll get trapped, and then they look for Melo to bail them out. Devontae Graham, if he brings the ball up the court, the only way he goes to Melo if he knows the offense is designed to get him the ball back. Any other time, he's reversing court. It was a situation where Melo was wide open in the corner and Malik Monk was at the top of the three-point line with two people on him. Still shot the shot and then kick it to Melo. I don't even want to just make this just about Melo. This needs to be an indictment on the culture of the Charlotte Hornets that we were lied to earlier this season. Several people that came on, several people in the chat told us to trust the process. So let's talk about this process tonight. Vernon Carey doesn't get enough minutes. No development. McDaniels, can we put out a missing persons for McDaniels? Is he still on the team? How is Gordon Hayward hurt and he's your small forward and you got McDaniels on the bench who's a small forward and you start Cody Martin over him? Okay, you don't want to start him. He doesn't even touch the court, bro. Like who is cooking up these rotations? It's like James Borrego got a 13-year-old kid playing NBA 2K that's subbing in and out. Like in his brain, like who is drawing up this game plan? That play to end the game was the worst play I've ever seen. You got a 19-year-older. I think Melo inbounded the ball, and he was originally supposed to go set a screen for Graham, and he was supposed to flare out. Bro, the man is $102. He's $102. He's a rookie. If y'all look, Melo don't even really know how to set a proper pick right now. So that's a bad play because dealing with veteran guards like Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry is known for flopping. So if Melo would have set that pick and it was moving and Kyle Lowry would have flopped, now that's a turnover. You've lost the possession. It's a horrible play. Also, you're going to a mini-me guard, so all we got to do is show at the top of the key, and if we show at the top of the key, it's going to disrupt the offense, and that's why PJ ended up getting the ball. It was horrible offense. I'm tired of seeing what I'm seeing with the Charlotte Hornets. Somebody was alluding to being sick of watching it. To be quite honest with me, to be quite honest with y'all, it's almost depressing watching these games now. Because I feel like all of this is about buck breaking LaMelo. But to DJ's credit, as he said, LaMelo is so mentally tough that this kid succeeds and makes something out of nothing. And I got to give a shout out to Miles Bridges because Miles Bridges gets treated like crap on that team as well. Both of those guys have to make something out of nothing. And Miles finally feels like he has somebody coming off the bench with him who's going to make sure he gets fed. If I'm Miles Bridges, if this continues, and I don't see how he ever cracks the starting lineup as much money they're paying Gordon Hayward. But if this continues, when my extension is over, I'm getting the hell up out of Charlotte, man. This is a nightmare. Let's go, DJ.
Man, Rev, man, you put some hot links on the hot plate tonight. Boy, you cooking up a session, man. Here's the crazy part. How in the hell Devontae Graham is getting more minutes than he's getting as much minutes as Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward. He hasn't earned that right to have those minutes. He's stinking it up. He's not playing good defense. He's getting destroyed by any guard known to man, and he keeps getting rewarded. And this trash coach is sacrificing wins to play a mini-me lineup. You're playing two Oompa Loompas at the starting lineup, and they're getting destroyed by bigger guards. This coach doesn't make any adjustments. This coach doesn't use common sense. This coach is all about emotion instead of logic. He's too emotional to the players who stuck with him in the very beginning. Instead of playing the right lineups to win games, he's treating Miles wrong. And if Miles Bridges leaves, You can't blame Miles Bridges if he leaves. He's gonna be like, wait a minute, I'll get the ball more and I get paid more.
Facts.
He gonna take that contract. So Charlotte fans, you gotta keep the media and which is old media and the team on a short lease. This is your team. The Charlotte fans who pay taxes, who go to games, can't go to games this year because of COVID. The real supporters in Charlotte, you had to put their foot to the fire. Because look what they're doing. Come on, y'all ain't trying to watch. Y'all ain't trying to watch no damn Devontae Graham play no damn 37 minutes. Who wants to see that? Charlotte is the only team. I've never really watched Charlotte before, but I barely watch Charlotte. When LaMelo's not on that court, I flip it to another sports game. I literally do. I literally do that. And then when I come back, I hope to see if he's back in. You know what's funny, Brev? I can predict when LaMelo comes back in the first quarter, too. He'll be subbed in like the 7 to 6 minute mark every time. Every single time. It's a weird thing watching the Hornets. I never watched the first minutes of the game.
Bro. And I'm gonna let you go right back in. I just wanted to ask a question to add to what you're saying. Can anybody please pull up the stats of how many times the Charlotte Hornets went to the free throw line tonight? I've never seen a team not get to the line the way the Charlotte Hornets didn't get to the line tonight, which lets me know for all of the guards you're playing and all of this positionless basketball, you don't have anyone on the team that can really create their own shot other than LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier right now. That's facts. DJ, did you notice how they weren't getting to the line at all?
Yeah, I noticed that as well, brother. It's man, it's a travesty, man. All that damn iso ball, all that damn. This is the style they want to play, but when we say it, oh, we being too harsh. Trust the process. That's not a damn process. That's a damn agenda. Let me repeat that. That's not a damn process. That's an agenda. A process is LaMelo playing 30 minutes at least, learning through all the mistakes, processing through all the mistakes so he could become a great player for your franchise. That's what a fucking process is.
Facts. Talk spicy. Bro, look. Let's really get surgical. And let's show them that we understand the game of basketball, DJ. Because a lot of times words get thrown out like fanboys, words get thrown out like stans, words get thrown out like LaMelo ball huggers and all of these slurs because we choose to support a family that was trying to set a model in the community of ownership instead of being owned. That makes us fanboys and stans because we don't want to do it the old way. We want to do it the new way, which is ownership and generational wealth. So let's get surgical so that when the trolls come to the channel or when these videos get shared, that people know that we know what we're talking about when it comes to basketball. Now, the excuse I've heard for LaMelo being subbed out in the fourth quarter, what the over-analysts and the readers of the Basketball Diary Cliff Notes would tell you is they're subbing LaMelo out for Bismack Biyombo for defense for offense, right? That's what they told you. But if you watch that game tonight, you would understand why that's a flawed argument. As soon as they subbed Melo out, Nick Nurse, being a hell of a coach, a real hell of a coach, he drew up a play for Boucher to backdoor cut Devontae Graham because he knew Devontae Graham was too short to get the lob. So it was a simple play. Lowry drives right. Boucher, even if Graham goes with him, just jumps over him, easy layup, makes it a 5-point game. Bro, why in the hell would you sub out a guy with length for a midget? If you're going to sub someone out for offense to defense, then you got to get Graham off of the floor. Now, y'all don't let nobody come in this chat tonight telling y'all that's not the truth. That's common sense. You leave the people with length on the court for defense. Devontae Graham might as well not even be out there. He's no good in that situation. So if you're going to bring Biyombo in, you bring Biyombo in, you have him play the middle, and have LaMelo play the left baseline, which cuts off that play to Boucher. None of these things that Borrego does make sense. What Borrego is, he's one of those guys that's been around good coaching for a long time. And because he was around good coaching for a long time, because we live in the age of spin and we live in the age of narrative, people say things like, oh, well, he worked with Pop. He worked with Pop, so he has to be an outstanding coach. Man, that ain't true. Every cook at a 5-star restaurant ain't good. Believe that. Some people just getting by. And that's who James Borrego is. He draws great inbounds plays. Reminds me of a high school basketball coach. He has all the coaching points and all the coaching speak and everything they say in the NBA when they want to sound like professional coaches. But once again, the greats have their own DNA. They have their own imprint. They're not copycats. James Borrego's, by constantly saying, well, I have to go and evaluate the tape. Man, there's no way in the hell you are honestly evaluating that tape and being a neutral objector and saying that Devontae Graham is not killing you on the boards, killing you on defense, giving you back anything he's making on offense. If LaMelo doesn't get that steal and LaMelo doesn't turn up the intensity at the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter, Charlotte Hornets lose by 10 tonight, maybe 13. And we talking about a rookie that's coming off the bench. Make it make sense, DJ.
In all of basketball, you know, anyone who played basketball in high school, middle school, AAU, you all know that coaches always put in your head, right? All the playing time you get is whether you earn it or not. You look at Devontae Graham stinking it up, and the coach keeps warning him for minutes. And then you got selfish ass Martin twins getting minutes. None of those twins should be playing 24 minutes. They wouldn't be playing 24 minutes for the OKC Thunder right now. They wouldn't be playing 24 minutes for the Cleveland Cavaliers or any team that doesn't have a winning reputation. But Charlotte plays them 24 minutes. This is the team we're talking about, the Charlotte freaking Hornets, who hasn't been to the playoffs since 2016 when Kemba was there. Kemba leaves, now he's winning with the Celtics. Now, they haven't won a championship, but he's doing a whole lot better than what he was in Charlotte. Question, Charlotte fans, do you want your organization to be the team where talented players leave for greener pastures? Or do you want to be the team where, man, we got a gold mine with LaMelo. We can build with LaMelo. Do you know that players like to play with LaMelo? They galvanize around him. That's an asset. But what's ruining it is how James Borrego is playing LaMelo ball. Look at all the respectable players on Twitter and Instagram that's verified. They're saying, man, they're not using LaMelo right. Man, why is he playing below 30 minutes? Why is he not having the ball in his hands? Go look, everybody's saying it. And then let me get on James Borrego on this little press conference tip. This man has the nerve to criticize LaMelo's 5 turnovers, but not Devontae Graham's costly turnovers and bad decision-making and selfish basketball, iso ball junk that he was doing all game. He didn't say a word about Devontae. He never talks about Devontae. He never talks about the twins. I bet you if 3-point conversion asked him a positive question about Devontae, his face would lit up. His face, he'd be cheesing through the moon. He'd be like, oh, Devontae? Well, he's one of our star players. He's so important to the team. LaMelo, well, he had 5 turnovers. Or this one. How about LaMelo's amazing rebound? This is James Borrego. Well, if he would have not taken all the rebounds, then our bigs might have had some rebound numbers. He said this. This is your head coach. James Borrego. Just boring. Because he doesn't do anything special. He doesn't create anything. He doesn't make adjustments. He's just a boring coach. JB, James Borrego. That's his new nickname, just boring.
Royal with the juice, man. You come in here every night with some bullshit. Every night, bro. And this is why I said you was a troll that night and you went to playing victim. LaMelo needs to be consistent with his jump shot. He shot 40% from 3 tonight, bro. Devontae Graham is struggling to give you that. So every night you come in here with this troll, yo, you about to get the troll music. You about to get the troll music.
Troll alert.
Boo this man.
Troll
Boo
alert.
this man.
That's the troll. That's the troll sound. That's the troll sound. Troll alert.
Damn.
You heard the siren.
We just said last night that Melo didn't shoot good, bro. When he doesn't have a good game, we speak up about it. You ain't got to come in here with that trolling and shit. Take that shit, Coupon TV, man. Ain't nobody going for that over here.
Bro, what do you want us to do? To make up something bad about LaMelo? Like, do you Shans just want us to make up something bad about LaMelo? He played freaking 26 minutes. He barely has the ball in his hands, and he averaged a double-double tonight. What, you just want us to say he's trash to make you feel better? Moderators, make sure there's no more trolls tonight.
No, I'm pressed because your lame ass coming here every night saying the same thing. Bro, look at the stats. If you're going to come in here with a lame ass argument to hate on this kid, let it be factual. He shot 40% tonight, okay? And you'll be the main one talking about Ben Simmons is a good player, and this dude won't attempt the three-pointer, man. Anyway, back to the show, man. But yeah, man, James Borrego's a bum. If anything need to be consistent, they need to consistently consider firing that bum. I'm not worried about the 19-year-old kid. I'm worried about the bum that's running the show. He's a bum. Devontae Graham is the reason why the Raptors had those backdoor courts. Exactly. But did Trolley the troll come in here and say anything about Devontae Graham, the 25-year-old midget? Nope. This is why he's a troll. This is why he's a troll.
Rev, he said nothing about Devontae Graham. When we was talking about Devontae Graham, he was quiet as a church mouse. Then we said some good things about LaMelo. Oh, he coming out of nowhere dissing LaMelo. This is what they do, brother.
Yeah, because he got Bill Simmons DNA in his mouth. Just regurgitating cliff notes and shit. LaMelo needs to be more consistent with his jump shot. Yeah,
he
man.
must think he's Bill Simmons or something.
Bro, I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. You entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying, when you pull up, just have facts, man. Just have facts. And if you're not gonna have facts, there's plenty of channels full of a certain demographic of people that hate LeVar Ball that I'm sure agree with everything you're saying. You'll be happier over there. Now, back to the fire roasting. At what point does Charlotte Hornets ownership get serious about winning? That's what I want to know. Because, and everybody that's asking about that Shaq and Chuck comment that they made about LaMelo, it was like at the end of Inside the NBA, they were doing the highlights with the Raptors and the Hornets, and they showed a clip of LaMelo, the back of his head, and Shaq was like, hey, the boy balling right now. He balling. And then they just had like a 2-minute conversation about how good LaMelo is. And then at the end of the clip, Kenny Smith was like, at the end of the clip, Kenny Smith was like, yeah, man, if Lonzo's aggressive, he can do the same thing. And then they was looking at him like he was crazy. But it's somewhere on there, man. Y'all check it out, man. But yeah, man, like when the biggest LeVar Ball hater in the world, Chuck, is saying Charlotte needs to get him some pieces, bro, come on, and build around this kid. James Borrego's, Mitch Kupchak, Michael Jordan, yo, they gotta wake up and smell the coffee, because like DJ said, bro, they are ruining their opportunity at a legit star. Do you know how many teams in the league want a star, bro? So many teams in the league want a star, that they manufacture stars just so that their fan base can be happy. But when they're in conversations with the rest of the league, they talk about how the guy's value isn't that high. Charlotte has a legitimate star, and they won't even let him start, fam. Thank you for those stats, We Hungry, bro. Go ahead at homeboy and let him know what those stats are. It's on you, DJ.
No doubt, man. Shout out to Isaiah Sullivan. He said, breaking news, LaMelo so far leads all rookies in assists with 71 assists. Wow. In limited minutes. Already. But don't let the media tell you. They'll talk about, oh, he's a streaky shooter. Oh, he's this, he's that. He's not given the opportunity to really make some change. Can you imagine what LaMelo would average with 35 minutes a game? Just guess.
All I can do is dream, brother. What is it?
He's averaging close to a triple-double. Close to it. If it's really his team and he's playing not 35-minute spot duty. No. 35 minutes being the man, what you're drafted to, being a number 3 overall pick. Close to a triple-double. That's what he would be averaging.
And that's amazing for a rookie. That is amazing. Not even for a rookie, for an all-star player. That's amazing. Shanker, what's up, Shanker? Shanker said JB thinks he's pop already. Yeah, he think he popped till he get his ass popped, till he get his ass fired. We're gonna be smoking on that Borrego pack at the end of the season. He keep fucking around.
You heard?
He keep messing around. See, because bum coaches always do this. They feel like, yes, we're doing the process and we're getting the players ready and we're developing. Bro, you just a bridge to a big name coach. You better get the hell out the way and show people that you know how to develop a superstar. So when you get fired from here, you actually have another job somewhere. You're the fall guy. You are the fall guy. You better move the hell out the way. Unless you're going to be overseas with Devontae Graham when he's in the Euro League somewhere, coaching him. Yeah, we about to be smoking loud on that Borrego pack. This man is crazy, man. The way they treat Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball, bro, they treat them like they're a sideshow. Like, do you ever see them really run a play other than that one lob inbound play that involves LaMelo and Miles on a consistent pick and roll? Like, where's the game planning?
Bro, A Payne says somebody needs to remind JB he's not pop. Man, y'all killing it tonight, man. King C says, DJ, I can see that the Most High have linked you and Rev for this time. DJ have the hands in the grip. Unity Rev has the fist of the fire, power join of the two, and it says power and unity. Amen, brother. That's what the Most High does. The Most High links you with people who fits the same frequency. And the brother Revolution Radio, he fits on this channel, man. The brother gets it. He believes in the mission. And if you got people who support you like that, you can take off whatever you do in life. I guarantee it.
I mean, I appreciate that, King. See, you a real one. And shout out to Maurice Hamrick. Every night that brother seems to be donating something to the channel, man. So on behalf of the entire team, man, we thank you for it. He says, LaMelo leads rookies in steals, assists, points, and rebounds. Listen how unheard of that statistic is. This is a guy that they tried to tell us would not be able to score the basketball in the NBA. This is a guy that they told us would not play any defense. This is a guy they said would not translate to the NBA, and if so, it would take time, and he might end up being a project. Like these are the lies that were told. And what I want to say about that last comment that King C made, look, bro, I believe that true power is to serve other people. I really believe that. The responsibility of power and influence is to serve and help other people. help other people gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The reason why I rock with DJ the way I rock with DJ is because if it wasn't for people like DJ, y'all have to understand how important these channels are. We're living in an age where spin and narratives and brainwashing is so influential in this time that people just regurgitate anything they hear from the mainstream. Without channels like DJ giving us the real of what's going on, bro, we'll be out here believing that LaMelo couldn't shoot either. We'll be believing any narrative that they put in front of us. So I support this brother's channel because it's necessary. It's necessary to get an alternative, truthful perspective out there that is not bought or paid for. You want to go ahead and read that comment, DJ?
Yeah, shout out to K Warm. He's a true Charlotte fan, a Charlotte native. He says, I think JB will be ran out of town already or on the brink of it if fans were allowed to boo at home games. He's so lucky that it's COVID-19 right now because if fans are there seeing that shit, they will boo him out of the damn stadium.
Damn right.
He knows it. He ain't gonna say it, but he knows it. There's no way you draft somebody that talented, you get away with playing those lame rosters. No way. What they need to do, the Charlotte Hornets, let's cut the crap. You build around LaMelo, Miles Bridges. Those are young guys. And anybody that fits with it, down. Of course, Gordon Hayward, because you paid him that damn contract. So he's there. For Hayward, you have to simplify his role. Don't need him dribbling the ball all the time like he's the Harlem Globetrotters. Let him be a small forward. He could still get 20-plus points by being a small forward. Also, Terry Rozier, and you see, we haven't been getting on Terry Rozier. You know why? Because Terry Rozier has found out LaMelo is that dude. When he plays, share the ball. That's all you have to do. So the players who are playing right, we don't get on them that much. Y'all realize that, right? Same with Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges does what he needs to do. And he gets all of his points with effectiveness. He doesn't even have to have the ball the whole time. And he could get his points. Thomas Farm said, yeah, exactly. Terry knows. He knows what's up. Terry Rozier and Miles Bridges are the smartest guys on the team because they know the whole situation. See, the Martin twins and Graham, they just think that they could just keep this up for this whole time. But when the offseason hits, they may not be back on the team again. The Charlotte fans are getting fed up. The fans of LaMelo are getting fed up. They see the bullshit. They see the ball hogging, the waving them off. And if they keep doing, we're going to keep talking about it on our shows and these platforms. And if we keep talking about it, the media will keep talking about it. Trust me.
Borrego's gonna keep messing around, and you know how y'all know how those coaches get fired. And you know what I'm saying? A year or two go by. You know what I'm saying? You be wondering, man, I wonder what happened to that coach. And then you see a team like the Nuggets, and you see Borrego's back there passing out Gatorade during the timeout. Keep on messing around, sucker. I'm telling you, we're gonna be smoking on that Borrego's op pack. Believe that. You are gonna be the first one to go, and then the next one to go is gonna be Mitch Kupchak. And Karma's gonna serve Mitch Kupchak for how he did my Lakers. He deserved to get fired. All of y'all that continue to say stuff like, "Oh, where's Jordan? Where's Jordan? Where's Jordan?" Bro, family, we have to start separating Michael Jordan, the owner, versus Michael Jordan, the player. I understand that we all, you know what I'm saying, respect and love MJ, the player. But MJ, the owner, has shown us nothing. He has finally done something right. All he has to do is tell the GM to move the hell out the way and tell the coach to let LaMelo do his thing. Yes, allow him to develop. Yes, you teach him. Yes, you put in offenses that help develop his skill set and build upon what he already does well. Yes, you protect him on defense like they protect Luka Doncic and every other subpar defender in the league right now. It's nothing new. You do the same thing for Melo. Let's start getting some of these other young guys on the court. We got our starting center out. Why not give Vernon Carey 5 minutes just to see what the hell he happens? I mean, just to see what the hell he has. He can't be that much worse than Biyombo when Biyombo gets tired. He can't be that much worse than Devontae Graham boxing out somebody who's 6'7". Hey, why won't we give McDaniels some minutes in the rotation? Is the sky gonna fall down? Like, why are you drafting these guys if you're not developing them? Practice is not developmental. You got to put these guys in the game, get them under the fire, and see how they react in situational basketball. I never get to see Melo with the ball in his hands when it's situational basketball. Until I start seeing these things, I cannot say they're developing him. Everything I see from LaMelo is heart, drive, determination, and motivation that is already in him. I haven't seen them do anything for Melo.
Bro, the Charlotte fans are lit right now. K. Warren says JB would rather play 6'7" PJ at center than Vernon Carey. Damn shame. See, there you go. But he don't want to play the young guys. You can't even give Vernon Carey 5 minutes. All they needed was a big body in those last fourth quarters, right? Last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter to just slow down Boucher. That's all they needed. But he was arrogant. He didn't want to play. This is what you do as a coach. You tell a rookie like Vernon Carey. Now, you tell him this. Now, I know you haven't been playing, but what I want you to do is just be a present. Don't foul. Keep your hands up and trust your eyes. That's what a good coach does. But instead, he wants to use small ball lineup. Here's the crazy part. He want to play small guards with a small front line. That's a recipe for disaster.
The sister was asking a question. Paige Caston or Castone, I don't know how to pronounce it, but she was saying, "What do we think the best lineup is?" I've been saying this for day one. Y'all can call me crazy until they get a real center. This is what I want to see. I want to see LaMelo at the 1. I want to see Terry Rozier at the 2. I want to see Mr. Glass, Gordon Hayward at the 3. I want to see Miles Bridges at the 4, and I want to see PJ Washington at the 5. I would get PJ Washington out of the game within the first 3 minutes, and then I would bring him back in at the end of the first quarter. I would get him out of the game to stop some of the onslaught we would take on the glass, on the offensive glass and the defensive glass. But the energy and the amount of running we would do in those first 3 minutes, it would be to burn out every ounce of energy that you had in that first spurt when the adrenaline is going. It would be such an onslaught with that lineup with Terry Rozier, Melo, and Gordon Hayward and Miles Bridges getting up and down the court. I would be banking on that. Because with Biyombo being his age and them playing him like a starter, they're risking injury to Biyombo. If Biyombo goes down and you haven't developed any of the young guys in the back end, you're going to end up starting PJ Washington at center anyway. So it doesn't make sense what they're doing. Also, Maurice Hamrick, you were making a statement that some people are saying LaMelo is not 6'6". I mean, not 6'7". I go back and forth with it. When I saw him in high school, he was not as tall as I thought he was going to be. If he's 6'6", that's nothing to sneeze at. And I know he's grown since high school, but if he's 6'6", that's nothing to sneeze at. He rebounds like he's 6'10". And 6'6" for a point guard is exceptional.
Rev,
Like,
I agree on one thing.
go ahead.
He's not 6'8" at all.
Right.
We agree on that. I give him 6'7" because he is taller than Lonzo when he actually stands up. I don't know if you realize, LaMelo kind of slouches sometimes.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, so when he actually stands up, he's 6'7". and he was actually verified from a trainer. You know, trainers are licensed when they give measurables; they have to be accurate on their heights without shoes. So, uh, LaMelo is taller than Lonzo. So I don't know what this dude. What's his name? Uh, Roy. He's just trying to find anything against LaMelo.
Yeah, he's a troll. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
He-
come on now. He's smaller than
Bill Simmons, is that you?
Lonzo.
Bill Simmons, is that you? Keep it real, bro. Is
Come
that you?
on, man.
If that's you, man, you ain't got a front, bro. This
That's
man
the
just sat
dumbest
up here
thing
and
I ever
said,
heard.
he said, LaMelo gets bullshit rebounds. He doesn't get crucial boards. Like, what does that even mean, fam? So how are you judging a real rebound? Like, come on, man.
Bro, you know what's crazy? We were just objective. We said that LaMelo's not 6'8" without shoes. We said he's 6'7". This dude gonna say he's shorter than Lonzo. Come on now. Right. Jose Marquez says LaMelo is 6'4", 140. That's without shoes. That is correct. That is the official height of LaMelo Ball. He's not 6'8", and he's not 6'6". He's 6'7" without shoes.
Bro, my guy said a crucial board, boy. Y'all finding anything now, man. A
Bro,
crucial
that's
board.
crucial, boy. What
Well,
the
I
heck
tell
is that?
you what, when
They're
I
picking
see
up stats
possessions,
now.
when I see possessions with them getting 4 offensive rebounds, Toronto Raptors, and I saw that happen tonight, it looks like any rebound that Melo gets is a crucial board. When I got Devontae Graham constantly getting teabagged in the first half because he's not coming up to anyone's knees and they're just jumping on him. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's got to stop, bro. What I never understood about people like that come in to troll and to hate on somebody, bro, on the West Coast, it's 11:10. On the East Coast, it's 2:10 in the morning. Bro, you ain't got nothing better to do. Like straight up, I'm not even trying to be funny. You ain't got nothing better to do but to come in the chat and say this man don't get crucial boards, man.
I'm gonna say
I'm
what my
about to start
father,
a GoFundMe for you, bro.
bro. I'm gonna say what my father used to say to us when we talk late at night. We supposed to be going to bed. You know what he said? Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Take your ass to bed and just shut up. So anybody that comes in like that, I'll be like, just shut up.
Like, come on.
Bro, we be having some funny trolls. I think it's funny.
It is.
I mean, I ain't
Melo.
go
Oh, go ahead,
shit.
brother.
Oh no. I was just saying, like, man, I would maybe because I have something to do with my life. I don't got time to be making fake accounts and just. I mean, I must not have a life to be doing that.
Man, as far as Melo's height, I don't give a damn. Melo 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". He the rookie of the year. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? And like I've been telling y'all, he's already better than Ben Simmons. Based off the fact, and I sound like LeVar now, based off the fact that he can shoot threes. You know what I'm saying?
On the
Based
fact
off, LeVar do that shit. LeVar be like, based on the fact that. But yeah, man, Melo is being underutilized. And I told y'all a week ago, I was like, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Melo didn't start at all this year. And Hoop Jargon was like, nah, brother, you capping. And he had the triple double game. And after the triple double game, I came back and was like, okay, well, nah, surely they're gonna start him after this. And up until this point, that seems to be fiction. And after Gordon Hayward gets hurt, to not see LaMelo start was a bit disheartening. And you're right, Wealth Engineering. I got to do a better job not paying attention to the trolls, man. It's just the ignorance in me, brother. Just write it off with your taxes, man.
bro, this show is popping, man. Here's a crazy part, and you showed me this article, Rev, about the Warriors. The Golden
Drop that
State
ether.
Warriors, a team that passed on LaMelo Ball, they said that looking back at the draft evaluation, LaMelo Ball was the most talented player on their board, but Wiseman was a better fit. Can you explain that, brother?
Oh man. Okay, so let's give a history lesson because I see a lot of new faces in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Like Maurice Hamrick said, y'all get the likes up, man. We working hard, man. DJ working hard, man. Like, get the likes up. It's late at night. It's Friday, and you ain't got shit else to do. So hit the likes, subscribe, share the video, like the video, go to Twitter, tag your favorite critic, and tell them they're welcome to the barbecue grill anytime. Bill Simmons, any one of them dudes, tell them they can come on the show and we can grill them live in front of y'all. But to answer the brother's question about that article, stating that the Golden State Warriors felt like LaMelo Ball was the best player in the draft and that he would be better than James Wiseman. Why did they end up selecting James Wiseman? It's because what I've been saying all along and what DJ's been saying all along, it's the ball brother bias. Anybody with eyes that watches basketball knows that LaMelo is a better fit for Golden State's system. I'm not talking about the talking points that the scouts keep using, saying that the Golden State Warriors don't have a center. They haven't had a center since Andrew Bogut. And Andrew Bogut hasn't been anything since the first championship. They don't need a traditional center. They just need a lumbering big that runs up and down the court, rebounds the ball, and passes it back out to the shooters. That's all they need. They don't need a five-star center. So anyone that knows anything about basketball knew, especially when Klay Thompson got injured, that LaMelo Ball was the clear-cut choice for the Golden State Warriors. Because as the article says, it's early to judge, but it is starting to look like the Golden State Warriors will be kicking themselves for missing out on a potential replacement for Steph Curry. No, they're not saying LaMelo is the shooter that Steph is. They're saying that LaMelo is a transcendent player. Even if James Wiseman goes on to average 25 points a game, would any of you say that Karl Anthony Towns is a better player than Kevin Durant? No. Would any of you say that Karl Anthony Towns is a better player than LeBron James? No. Would any of us say that Karl Anthony Towns is a better player with full potential than Luka Doncic? No, because their position has a bigger imprint on the game than a center who is sitting in the high post and the low post, and his game is predicated off of other weapons getting him the ball. LaMelo doesn't need anyone to set him up. James Wiseman needs someone to set him up. So hopefully this argument is forever over, because me and DJ have been saying this the last 2 weeks. And when we first said it, a lot of people didn't agree with the statement. Well, now it's come out that the Golden State Warriors are starting to kick themselves for the decision they made. And they also feel as though LaMelo Ball was the best player in the draft. I told y'all it was a blackball job the night of the draft. And that's what it was.
Man, Rev with the smoke. Shout out to Sandra Lang. Thank you, sister, for the $4.99 super chat. She said Mellow Dip won with the prayer sign. Yeah, prayers to that brother. Thank God he's got mental toughness. Because man, I don't know how a lot of rookies can handle what he's handling. Read some of these comments. Slim K Nation said DJ said, you see a troll, give him the bedtime emoji. Bedtime. Yeah, put that bedtime emoji out there for the trolls.
DJ, can you go to K Warren's last comment, please? Because he's saying something that's important.
Yes. Shout out to K Warren. Let me find him real quick. Dang. There's a lot of messages on here. Was it before that super chat, brother? Let me see. Man, you guys are going on the comments. Okay, was it said sometimes? Okay, let me read it. K Warren says sometimes the way the Hornets treat LaMelo makes me feel like I'm losing my passion for the sport entirely. It's saddening. This is a Hornets fan saying this shit. Look at what this organization are doing to their fans, man. They finally have something great in LaMelo, and now they're depressing their own fan base. James Borrego is one egotistical coach. He puts the love of his favorite players over what's best for the team. To be honest, the Hornets should have been, instead of 6 and 7, they should have been, let's say, 13, 8 and 5. They should have been 8 and 5. But ignorance got in the way. And now every game, the fans, the national media, the local media, they're paying attention to this. So my advice to Devontae Graham and Twins, if you don't want to look bad, don't keep doing what you're doing. If you're going to keep doing what you're doing, it's going to catch up with you. And it's not going to be a good look, and they're going to label you as selfish teammates.
K Warren, man, really, you really echo my sentiments. I was telling my brother DJ earlier during the day, man. I shot him a text and I told him, man, I don't know if I'm watching the game because it's not just about the wins or losses, man. I feel for teams like and cities like Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns, and cities like Atlanta with teams that just constantly blow leads, or teams like the city of Charlotte with the Panthers or with the Hornets, like just to be constantly surrounded by mediocrity, but you want to have something to believe in and you want to believe in your home team. I can only imagine what you guys are going through. I said it last night, not to be funny, but I was like, congratulations, Hornets fans. At least you get the feeling of feeling what it's like to be a winner for a night. Having a record that was, you know what I'm saying, above 500, because I don't think you guys are going to have that a lot. Also, it's sad for me to watch because it's really sad to see a kid with so much joy and so much freedom for the game. I've been wanting to say this on this show for so long. The thing that makes LaMelo special is that his game was not neutered and broken down and controlled by the system that is the business of basketball. I was watching the extended version of the interview with Lonzo before the New Orleans Pelicans versus Hornets game. They just dropped it today. And they were asking Lonzo who was his favorite player to watch growing up, and he said LeBron James. They asked LaMelo who was his favorite player to watch growing up. He said nobody, because believe it or not, I didn't watch a lot of basketball growing up. The only basketball I watched was my father and my brothers, which means you're dealing with the basketball savant. You're dealing with a kid that his expression of the game and the way he plays the game is uniquely his. That's why he's able to do these passes and these things that we ooh and ah at, because that's his personality on the court. All the great players leave their DNA in the game. They bring something to the game. So to watch the Charlotte Hornets try to take that DNA out of him is depressing for me to watch, especially to watch a midget, the real midgets of Charlotte, uh, walk up and down the court like Devontae Graham be walking around with his chest poked out, like he's the star of the team. Like it's just very hard to watch. But like DJ said, the brother seems resolute. He seems strong, and he seems like a lighthearted guy, man. So he weathers the storm, and he's performing against all odds.
Against all odds, man. LaMelo just carry on. You carry on. Randy says 8-5 was a real possibility. It's not too late to start LaMelo, make an adjustment now. I'm telling you, the Charlotte fans, you heard them. They want LaMelo to start. And they don't just want LaMelo to start. They want Miles Bridges to start. And I don't want to hear, oh, Devontae's not a backup player. Devontae played as a backup before he was a starter. He came out of nowhere last year and started taking up all the shots he want. But, Rev, you said something so key. Devontae Graham. He always got his chest out like he's the man. He's a starter. Like he know the coach is going to give him all the minutes as possible, even if he fucks up in the game. These are the players that you cannot afford to have around LaMelo Ball. And I'm tired of hearing people say, they're nice to LaMelo. LaMelo's a great person. LaMelo's a great guy. He's a great with his teammates. His teammates are great with him. His teammates are respectful. Cut the crap. What we're talking about is on the court. And on the court, I've seen some selfishness. I've seen it all. The only reason why the Hornets are just bearable is because, one, LaMelo shows grit that we all like, that he's playing so hard that we keep our eyes glued to the set, to the TV, just because he's beating the odds. And then Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges plays a way where the average basketball fan loves his style of play.
Damn
and then
right.
You got Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier is finding a way to be a good teammate. He's trying because he wants to stay. He's literally trying. And then you got everybody else. Selfish bastards on the team. The others, I call it. And Isaiah Sullivan says, Cat Williams said, stop believing bullcrap just because they're saying it with a straight face. Amen. Amen to that. Cat Williams was right.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to watch. But like I said, if Borrego, look, man, happy days to be here again. If Borrego doesn't get it together, his ass will be passing out Gatorade to somebody, being an assistant coach on the Clippers or something, mad as hell at the world, saying he didn't get a good shot. So he'll be the first one to go. And if it doesn't pick up the season after that, then Mitch Kupchak will be gone, because those coaches are always expendable. And if Melo wins the Rookie of the Year and his numbers are good and his percentages are good, the front office is going to have a meeting with him. They're going to start asking him what he likes and what he doesn't like. And at that point, LaMelo will have the cachet to do what he needs to do. And if he doesn't get that treatment, then Charlotte is not serious about keeping him. But it's to the point now, like so many people are saying, he's doing so well, other teams are starting to gush over him. They're not gushing over Gordon Hayward. They're not gushing over Devontae Graham. They are gushing over LaMelo Ball, a 19-year-old rookie, as they keep trying to tell you, had no training camp, had no conditioning as far as NBA conditioning, doesn't know the playbook, but somehow this guy continues to produce off the bench like a 10-year veteran. The most impressive, I'm going to be honest with you, this is the most impressive display from a rookie that I've ever seen. And it's not because of the numbers, it's how he's putting up the numbers and the adversity he's facing coming off of the bench. I can't think of another player that has done this as a rookie coming off the bench. And I think history backs that up with him being the youngest person to ever have a triple-double.
Yeah, someone had a comment about Tyrese Maxey winning Rookie of the Year. They're dealing with COVID with the Sixers and other situations. He won't be getting those minutes when everybody comes back. But I like what Maxey is doing. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. He's from Texas, from Garland, Texas. I knew he would be great. Just a lot of people didn't take the time to take this class seriously. We told everybody months ago that the 2020 NBA draft class was a lot better than what people thought. They scoffed us out and said, no, ESPN was saying this is not a good class. Well, ESPN has been wrong a lot of times. They will continue to be wrong. See, that's why you got to learn how to observe and trust your eyes. Let me read. King C says, from LeVar, got rid of that ESPN reporter, stepped on his tennis shoes on Nike. They made him a target. They would pay anything of these coaches to stop the movement. Boy, that was powerful.
And I want to address that Tyrese Maxey situation because I see people conversing about it, and you made a wonderful point about it. Tyrese Maxey, I like him. I think he's a hell of a player. And I think he's going to be one of those scorers in the league, one of those 6-man type scorers. He might be a starter, but I can definitely see him being a Lou Williams type in the future. A microwave, come off the bench, give you like 20 a night. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that, or 17 a night. But let's not over exaggerate Tyrese Maxey's impact. Like DJ said, he was on a team with only 8 players the game that he scored 39 points. Also, he had a green light like I've never seen any rookie have, because I think he shot like, how many shots did he shoot? 39 that night?
Yeah, he shot 39.
Yeah, 39 shots. And tonight he started as well. So it's not the same. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. The reason why Melo is the most impressive to me, him and Tyrese Halliburton, is because they are coming off of the bench and producing at a clip that is unheard of for rookies. And LaMelo is even ahead of Tyrese Halliburton because LaMelo is doing it with no fluidity within the offense. Everything is coming from creativity. Also, his numbers are saying that it's better as well. The only thing that Tyrese Halliburton has right now is he's more efficient, which is strange to see because Tyrese doesn't go to the rack as much as well. But yeah, man, right now I got Melo as the rookie of the year, man. And to me, it's not even close. I would have Tyrese Halliburton at second. I guess James Wiseman at third, but James Wiseman's really not being asked to do anything but pick and roll and rim run. That's not, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist. If you're 7'1", running up and down the court, you should be able to do that. I'm gonna tell you who's been falling off a ledge lately, DJ.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards hit a wall, didn't
he? Yeah, he has, man. He has. We actually like Anthony Edwards. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, he a dog. I like him.
Yeah, he just got to shake it off, man. He probably thinking like, man, I should have went to a different team.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard for him to crack that rotation because Malik Beasley is balling, bro.
Exactly. Malik Beasley is balling, man. He deserves to be the starter. See, that's a different situation. See, if a Malik Beasley I'm just making up this roster. If the Hornets had Malik Beasley, and I'll say it again, what's that point guard from the Pacers that hasn't made an All-Star, but he's playing really good right now?
Brogdon.
Yeah, Malcolm Brogdon. Let's say the Hornets had Malik Beasley and Malcolm Brogdon. I would understand, oh, okay, they're trying to groom LaMelo. These are the starters. They're established. Nobody would have complained. Nobody would have been tripping. But you got 2 midget guards. And I'm going to take this away. You got 2 midget guards. One is good enough, right? Terry Rozier. The other one is trash. This is the Charlotte Hornets. They fucking a good thing up. I'm gonna make this warning. In Charlotte, I want you guys to have the best type of team as possible. You have good fans. They want to win. I get that. But if your organization does not treat LaMelo well, there will be a lot of teams acquiring his services when his contract is up, his rookie contract is up. I guarantee it.
I agree 100%. I want y'all to do something, man. Everybody that's in the chat right now, if y'all real ones and y'all about new media and y'all about putting the pressure on, this is what I want y'all to do, man. I want y'all to go to Twitter and I want y'all to put hashtag free Melo, hashtag new media, and tag the Charlotte Hornets. If y'all really about change and y'all want to put y'all power at work, because I'm not just about getting on here and just talking. Like, I want to make an impact in this world. And I think the people that are belittled, which are the fans, and people speak about fans in such a derogatory way, but the people that are the supporters, we should start demanding to get our voices heard. That's what new media is about. New media isn't just about, getting on here and we just talking. Everything DJ says is the raw, uncut truth, and he's standing on it. I feel the same way. So y'all go to Twitter at the end of this show and y'all hashtag free mellow and y'all hashtag new media and y'all at the Charlotte Hornets. Put the pressure on them, man. Put the pressure on them because what we're seeing right now is absolutely ridiculous. And see what kind of power you have as a people to affect change. And if this works, because some of the things that DJ has been able to pull off, if you would have thought, if somebody would have told you a month ago that DJ would be able to do some of the things that he's been doing as far as getting questions asked and making the presence of the new media felt and the people felt, people would have said it was impossible. But we're the people, we're the consumers, we're the ones that paid that high ass price for League Pass. We didn't pay that high ass price for League Pass for you to promote LaMelo Ball in the commercials. But when we turn on the game, we see Devontae Graham. That's not what we was coming to see, fam. I want a refund. I was not paying to see Devontae Graham and the Martin twins play hooky out there on the court. That ain't what I want to see. I want my dollars worth. And the Charlotte Hornets fans, they got excited when LaMelo was drafted. We're not signing up to see the same team on the court that they saw last year. So y'all make sure y'all run to Twitter and do that. If y'all real ones, y'all gonna do it. Ain't no need to talk about it. Let's be about it. Hashtag free Mello, hashtag new media, and at the Charlotte Hornets.
That's what I'm talking about. Put your foot on their necks, man. Put your foot in their neck. And I was saying that a couple days ago, Rev. I was like, wait a minute. I'm paying all this league pass to watch LaMelo Ball, but he's barely playing. I feel cheated. I feel like I'm not getting what I paid for. That's what's really pissing me off. I don't want to pay all that damn money just to watch freaking selfish players dribble up the ball and not giving the ball to LaMelo Ball. I didn't pay for that shit. So they got us all bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, and not providing answers. You got an arrogant coach who feels secure. Oh, I do anything my way. I play my rosters.
But see, that's what make it so funky, DJ. That's what make the game so cold. That's what make it so cold. Because every commercial that they show with the Charlotte Hornets, they're not showing us Devontae Graham. For everybody that bigs up Gordon Hayward, they're not showing us Mr. Glass. They're showing us LaMelo Ball. Every commercial I see, LaMelo Ball. I get a no, it's not a replay. We live, baby. But look, I get a damn notification on my phone. I could be at the studio. I get a notification on my phone that says LaMelo Ball, the youngest player to ever record a triple-double, goes against the Hornets. Goes against the Raptors tonight. All right, player, if that's how you promoting this thing, then when I turn on the game, I would like to see LaMelo Ball. If you're not gonna play the kid, go ahead, promote the game for what it is. Devontae Graham. Now watch how many people tune in to see that shit. Watch how many people buy League Pass to see that shit. It's about mobilizing and showing people that, hey, we are the consumers. We're the one that buys the products. We did not sign up to see the same Charlotte Hornet team that was on the court last year. That's what it is.
Sandra Lang, and shout out to Sandra Lang. She says, tweet these to the Hornets on Twitter. Yeah, Hornets Twitter, let them know. Their official Twitter, let them know. Free LaMelo Ball, man. You guys, let's keep it real. Y'all didn't pay to watch that bullshit that y'all watching. Win or loss, y'all wanted to see a show. And you're not getting that because the coach has some type of love interest with Devontae
Facts.
Graham and the Twins. It's so weird, man. It's either they got something on him or it's I don't know. I've never seen a player who plays so bad get rewarded so many minutes. It's the darnest thing, man.
Bro, y'all gonna mess around, go to my Instagram page and see me with a shirt on and say free Melo, bro. I'm about to be on their ass, man. Like this is real, man. Like it's real, man. If the kid look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Y'all hear I talk about Zoe sometimes, and I really do want to see Zoe succeed. If Melo was playing bad, man, I would not be asking for this kid to have the minutes. I would not be asking for this kid to have an exorbitant amount of minutes. If Devontae Graham was playing like a starter should be playing, I would 22 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds, whatever he had, 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? This guy has been playing his ass off. All we want is for the Charlotte Hornets to either make it make sense or start the man. And that's what we got to do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, like K. Warren was saying, like DJ said, K. Warren is a lifelong Charlotte Hornet fan. If he's depressed watching the game and he's a fan, what do you think a casual Charlotte Hornet person like me is going to do? It's to the point I don't even like watching the games no more, man. So come on, man.
Bro, look, Ian Taylor, he says Melo's the only reason I bought NBA League Pass. Facts. Bruh. Like, don't you feel like you wasted all your damn money because the team wouldn't just use common sense? Now, look, if LaMelo was stinking up the joint, I'd be the first one to say, hey, man, just keep Graham in there. I know Graham was struggling, but LaMelo's a rookie and he's struggling. It would have been like that. But you got Devontae Graham struggling and LaMelo Ball playing at a high level, and he's playing limited minutes. Oh, boy, it started. Be good to life, says DJ Ron Cut Truth. Free LaMelo now on those real slide.
On the
Y'all let him
real
know.
side. Yes, sir.
On the real side.
Yes, sir.
Let them know. Instagram, Twitter, let them shines. No. I'm telling you, man. They said mic cutting out. Is my mic okay?
Sound crispy over here, Con.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I got a question for everybody. Somebody can look it up real quick, or DJ, you may know. Did PJ Washington start last year?
PJ Washington actually did not start, and then he eventually became the starter. They believe in quote unquote earning minutes, whatever that bullshit is.
Devontae didn't earn anything. He had 10 good games at the beginning of the season last year, and they booted Dwayne Bacon out the lineup. This guy has always had an infatuation with Devontae Graham.
Isn't Dwayne Bacon a 6'6", 6'7" guard?
Absolutely.
He played Devontae Graham more minutes. That's when you know you messed up. No way in hell I'm doing that. But yeah.
Yo, they saying that PJ started from day one.
No, he did not. He came off the bench, and then he started.
Man, if this man started from day one, I'm about to go. Look, I'm gonna go crazy on their ass on Twitter. Boy, they gonna block me. Charlotte gonna block my ass tonight.
Trust me, he did not start. I remember their first games, man. He did not start. PJ Washington, it took him about, 8 games or so? Island Jam says PJ played 58 games and started 57. Okay, the first game. I didn't even watch Charlotte that much. I remember they played on TV one time. And he wasn't playing. Maybe that was the first game. But he didn't play that much. And he didn't play that many minutes either. But yeah, this coach got to fix everything, man. He said the mic was giving us trouble. David F says I'm on there. They haven't blocked me. Yeah, keep the fire going, man. Keep the fire going. But man, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for joining the cookout. New media representing, man. New media representing. Let them know.
Hey, y'all don't forget, man. Don't forget tonight, Instagram, Twitter, in the morning when they wake up before the boy eat breakfast, before James Borrego get a glass of orange juice. Let them wake up to hashtag free Mello, hashtag new media, and add them so they know you coming at them, all right? It's been real, man.
No doubt. Peace out, everybody.